Republicans' single largest complaint about the governor's State of the State address was that he did not talk enough about agriculture. So it's interesting that farmers came to the state capitol this week with a pretty straightforward request. When their tractors or combines break, they want to be able to fix the equipment themselves rather than be forced to deal with mechanics who work with manufacturers. The so-called right to repair bill passed out of committee without a single Republican vote. Our Steve Steger looks at why.
To me, when you buy it, it should be yours, but it seems to me like they want us just to be renting it from them.
Danny Wood really got that feeling after he bought a new tractor for his Logan County farm a few years ago. He paid a technician $23,000 to install a guidance system on it, another $8,500 to make it work with his fertilizer. 2 days later, he had to call a technician again to re-enter a 5-digit code.
Which he could have given us over the phone, but he said, no, we can't do that. We have to come do it. I had to pay him $950 to put that code back in there.
$950 to put in a 5-digit code.
So the right to repair will give people the ability to get the parts, the manuals, and the specialized tools a lot of times to be able to fix their own things.
Democratic State Representative Brianna Titone is sponsoring a bill that would force dealers and mechanics to allow farmers access to parts and information so that they could do this work themselves.
You heard in the testimony that there are people getting devices and code breakers and hacks from China and Russia to try to do these fixes on their tractors right now.
Her bill, which is co-sponsored by a Republican, failed to get any Republican votes in committee on Monday.
I'm concerned that consumer rights activism in the agricultural space could be damaging to the many dealers and the many service departments that those dealerships have.
Republican Representative Richard Holtorf says the real solution is incentivizing more people to become farm technicians. Not this.
It just infringes on what I would call proprietary and technological property rights.
Upsetting his constituent.
He's from our area. He's from rural. I really thought he would see the value of it.
While Danny waits to see what happens at the Capitol, he's figured out at least one solution to save him $950 the next time he needs that 5-digit code.
But we wrote the code down now. It won't happen again.
Got him. This bill is now headed to the full House. It follows a bill last year that required power wheelchair manufacturers to give the same kind of information to their customers as part of a movement nationwide to try to empower people with everyday items to be able to fix them, like fix your microwave or fix things at home.
He looked over the dude's shoulder and he wrote down the code.
It's like, I got it.
So if it happens again, I love it. That's fantastic. But I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, I have a vacuum manufacturer I will not name publicly on the air. That they won't let you try and fix anything, and they've got those screws on it where if you open it, it's like they can tell you've tampered with it and it voids the warranty. So you always have to take it to their dealer every time.
And you know, Danny says, like, I wouldn't do anything if it was still under warranty, right? Like, I wouldn't want, you know, the warranty's there to protect you, but if something's out of warranty, like, why not? And he points to the fact that you can go to any auto parts store and grab a thing that'll read the code in your car and tell you what's wrong, and then figure out if you need to take it to a dealership or a technician to fix it.
He promises he's not trying to juice his combine and take it racing.
He says he is not. He says that is not what any of the farmers wanted to do, although that was one of the big arguments from all the companies at that hearing yesterday.
People are going to race their combines. All right, Steve, thank you.